Welcome back to my channel, everybody. AOC gets served by libs of TikTok, and it's pretty hilarious. Let's watch it. Libs of TikTok. Do you know this Twitter account? It's run by Chaya Raychik, and all she does is post things that leftists put out there publicly on social media. She reposts them, she takes them from TikTok, and then she posts them to her Twitter account, and she's gone very, very viral, literally just reposting things people put out there in public. And the left really likes to treat her like she is a terrorist. And I guess the other day on the House floor, in some committee meeting, AOC told some fibs about Chaya that she's not happy about. So let's watch.
A few weeks ago, AOC lied about me on the House floor.
Ms. Navaroli, are you familiar with the account Libs of TikTok? That account posted false information about Boston Children's Hospital, claiming that they were providing hysterectomies.
They were. First of all, I just want to point out that the Boston Children's Hospital, by their own admission, from their own mouths, were talking about gender transitioning surgeries that they do for minors, and also what they do going forward. And they had videos about. Well, maybe I could just find them.
Gender-affirming hysterectomy is very similar to most hysterectomies that occur. Hysterectomy itself is the removal of the uterus, the cervix, which is the opening of the uterus, and the fallopian tubes, which are attached to the sides of the uterus. Some gender-affirming hysterectomies will also include the removal of the ovaries, but that's technically a separate procedure called a bilateral oophorectomy. And not every gender-affirming hysterectomy includes that, and people who are getting gender-affirming hysterectomies do not have to have their ovaries removed.
As you can see, this is Frances Grimstad. She's a doctor and attending physician at the Division of Gynecology at Boston Children's Hospital. So to blame Chaya for basically just showing people what Boston Children's Hospital put out there themselves is silly. Boston Children's Hospital deleted all of those posts because they were so roundly embarrassed. And then shortly after that, they alleged that they got a bomb threat. Now, I just want to tell you that I FOIA'd that bomb threat and the picture of the person they arrested several times, and Boston police never responded to me as a journalist. They would not give me what is supposed to be publicly available photograph mugshot of the woman who they caught making the alleged bomb threat. It was my supposition that it was not a conservative person who did it, and that like the Target bomb threats, that it would have been someone on the far left who was for the gender transitioning for children who did that. To this day, the FBI has not released, and the Boston police have not released that information to us. So we don't know. Now, I also want to point out that no one in the media released a picture of this woman, of her mugshot. Not one mugshot of this woman, not during the hearings that she was, in federal court. We don't have a drawing. Not one media individual, not one reporter found out who she was or what her background was or her political affiliations. No one found out why she made this threat.
So I am right outside the Cannon building, and I'm going to go inside and hopefully meet AOC and ask her why she lied about me and get some answers. I don't think anyone's here.
Hi.
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 Is the congresswoman in?
No, she's not.
Okay. Is the person who's in charge of her tech policy in?
No.
Okay. Yeah, so basically, she lied about me on the House floor a couple of weeks ago.
Oh, yes, we're recording, ma'am. You can record in a public building.
To ask her why she lied about me.
Okay, give me 1 second.
Okay. Okay, so I don't think we're gonna get to talk to her. I don't know if she's in or not, but I think that door slam was really telling. So I don't think they want to talk to us.
But then Chaya went to the Heritage Foundation, and they helped her file an ethics complaint because there are rules that say that a sitting member of Congress cannot tell lies about a private citizen on the House floor. That might be a problem.
He helped me file this ethics complaint, so we filed that. And if you can give it to AOC, I would really appreciate it. Thank you. And tell her to stop lying about American citizens. Okay.
So So AOC basically blamed Chaya for the bomb threat that happened at the Boston Children's Hospital. But as we know, the media didn't do any investigation into who actually made that threat and why. And the police have not been forthcoming in releasing public information about that arrest when journalists like myself have FOIA'd for the information several times. All we know about her is that her name is Catherine Levy, and she is from Westfield, Massachusetts. And that's all we know. But later on in this video, she actually runs into AOC in the Capitol, and what happens next is just hilarious.
Thank you.
And unfortunately, she wasn't there. So we laughed, and then I was walking through the Capitol, and guess who I bumped into? AOC herself. I just delivered an ethics complaint to your office because you lied about being a community hearing.
Oh, hi. Yeah, no,
so
I actually
I never inspired
No, you're actually super transphobic, and I never want to share space with you. Thank you.
What a tantrum! How embarrassing that a sitting member of Congress would treat a member of the public like this. I mean, yes, it is funny, but at the same time, it's also extremely immature, Alexandria. It's very immature to treat people like this. You did tell a lie on the House floor about Chaya, and she has a right to call you out on it. And I think saying to someone's face like that, like, you are super transphobic and I do not want to share a space with you. How can you be a sitting member of Congress and you're supposed to represent not just Democrats who put you there, but Republicans in your district as well? You're supposed to, after the election, put that stuff aside and try and govern for everyone. And that type of attitude from a sitting member of Congress, frankly, to me, is so gross. Be polite at the very least. Here's someone who came to talk to you who you publicly accused of being responsible for a very serious event. And she deserved not to be dismissed, but to be spoken to. Why are these people so brittle? Why don't they stand behind what they did? Do you ever wonder that? I do. I'm Megan Fox. Make sure you hit the like and subscribe.